Just a few videos ago, I discussed a plagiarism case surrounding Sony. They hired a well-known animator to handle their Winter Games lineup, and the person that they chose plagiarized 9 highly known acclaimed pieces of animation and reskinned them and tried to pass them off as his own. I have also discussed plagiarism in games journalism, where a board game reviewer copy and pasted specific pieces of reviews that were over 5 years old and tried passing them off as her own, typos and all. And today we have another case of accused plagiarism in games journalism, and this one is very disheartening to hear. Niche Gamer is being accused of plagiarizing another well-known video game website, Gematsu. I have referenced Niche Gamer many times. During discussion streams, I tend to reference their articles, since they usually are well written and straight to the point, but apparently a lot of their work isn't really their work. Now, these are just accusations. A lot of the topics they discuss are announcements, and it's very difficult to differentiate pieces of writing when there is so little information on said topic, but once you see the examples that date back years, how they are very long, very detailed articles, and how they are laid out, you can judge for yourselves. So on the left is Gematsu, and on the right it is Niche Gamer's article. As you can tell, they are laid out very similarly, and it is a near word-for-word copy and paste. I only really see, besides an addition of a couple words, the changes at the bottom. Monster Hunter World is available now for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, and on the Niche Gamer side it says Monster Hunter World is currently available. Instead of available now, currently available, that makes the world of a difference. So the left is Gematsu, the middle is Niche Gamer, and the right is the original PR text. Of course, the Gematsu article does copy a little bit from the original PR text, which of course is okay. They are using PR information, and the Niche Gamer article is a near copy of the Gematsu article. As you can see, it says Princess Maker Go-Go. Princess is a spin-off of the masterpiece simulation game Princess Maker series. This is all the PR information, but of course at the top it says CFK will release the game, which first launched on PlayStation in January 1999, for Switch via the Nintendo eShop for $14.99 and PC via Steam for $9.99 on December 23rd. The publisher announced it will support English, Japanese, and Korean language options. In Japan, the Switch version will launch on December 12th. Here's an overview of the game, and the Niche Gamer article is a near word for word. This one is pretty damning as well. It says NIS America will release a Switch port of Falcom's The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3 in spring 2020. You can see that the right side is a direct copy of the left side, and as Gematsu pointed out, Niche Gamer accidentally left the intro to the post that was initially copy and pasted in the 4th paragraph, which is highlighted. And this does go back a couple of years. Apparently Niche Gamer has been doing this plagiarism thing for quite a few years now. This tweet reads, article from 2016 with a leftover, read more at Gematsu. Of course, if you copy and paste from a lot of these websites, once you paste it, it does link directly to the article. It is supposed to help with situations like this, and of course, this dates back to 2016, and they didn't even remove the link. Now, Brandon from Niche Gamer has made an official statement on this. It is not the pinned comment on their Twitter, as you would think that it would be, since this is such a hot topic and a big discussion right now, but you have to conveniently scroll past about 6 articles that were posted to hide it. But the statement says, we've investigated accusations for recent content on our site to another site, Gematsu. We've recognized similarities with some content, which had been generated by a ghostwriter that acted as a contributor for our website on some content. This writer has since been terminated. I apologize for letting this slip by. I've been exhausted running everything with the site and should have double-checked their sources. We're sorry for any inconveniences this has caused and apologize to Gematsu and our fans. As such, I will be shifting my duties more to managing the site and making sure this never happens again. We simply want to make this right and move on. We heart you you all. I do think that it is good that they are addressing it so quickly, but I did raise the question in tweets. There are examples going back to 2016. So you've had a ghostwriter for 3 years. I do think that it is a little bit suspicious that he is saying that all of a sudden I've been under so much stress, so I hired a ghostwriter. Why would you hire a ghostwriter 3 years ago? And of course, Sal has made a public statement as well, which I am going to read. It is a little bit long, but I do think that it is very important to say. In light of Niche Gamer's response, it's story time. Back in December 2015, I caught wind of Niche Gamer very blatantly stealing content from us. I emailed the owner privately to inform him of this. I kindly said, and I quote, "I'm not trying to shame you. I don't care about internet drama or anything like that. All I am asking is that you go back and source maybe your last 2 weeks or so of content that came from us, and to source me where applicable in the future." And I meant that. I don't like internet drama, Twitter feuds, and all of this unnecessary attention. Not knowing much about the site then, my thought was this is a newish site looking for recognition, and that they maybe made a mistake. Understandable. Let me give them a chance to right their wrongs. I completely agree with that. I think that if someone is caught doing something, they should have a chance to apologize and to make it right. But then in this situation, we are seeing 3+ years of plagiarism here. A thread of denials. I also get press releases, and you're just looking at coincidences followed, to which I continued to provide new evidence that I intentionally left out of earlier emails. Eventually, the proper sourcing was added, but then it happened again later that month, and I had to email him once more. That too was eventually corrected following more denials. He finishes with, "So yeah, don't believe this ghostwriter scenario. I was super nice about it back then and kept it under the radar, even when it happened a second time. And with folks finding content dating back to 2016, it looks like it never stopped." As you can see, we are not discussing 1 or 2 instances of articles, we are discussing years of articles. I will definitely be looking further into this, but this is so disheartening to hear. Plagiarism is not something to be taken lightly, and this is an area of discussion that I want to expand more on as it's so important. We have to consider that Gematsu is a site with 1 writer. Of course, I am sure that he receives news tips and has help in other areas, but he is putting in a lot of hard work, so please go and give him and his website a follow. The links will be down below, but if anything else happens in this situation, I will make sure to update you all. But if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, and of course, if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way. I will see you all again in the next video.